Joseph W. Westphal is a former U.S. ambassador to Saudi Arabia and a professor at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania.
This is a big shift in strategy. You know, when I was there as ambassador, our chief efforts were, dealing with counterterrorism. And we have shifted. And much of this change has been brought about by the vision of Mohammed bin Salman, who, with his economic strategic plan for the country, has transformed Saudi Arabia, and thereby giving us an opportunity to change our strategy in the Middle East from counterterrorism to developing business opportunities, to increasing the relationship between our peoples. So it's a very big shift in strategy, a very positive shift in strategy.
Donald Trump, of course, wants to be known as a deal maker. More than $1 trillion worth of deals talked about so far. Where does this visit and these deals fit into the pursuit of soft power by countries in the Gulf?
Well, I think you're right that he wants to be seen as a deal maker, but he also wants to be seen as somebody who's transforming both the strategic and security situation in the Middle East. His opening up to Syria, his relations with Erdogan and Turkey, his attempts to do something about the Gaza situation and build relationships between the Gulf countries and Israel. And these are important measures beyond just the business deals. So, the business deals are important because they continue to cement our relationship with Saudi Arabia. When I was there, we were a major trading partner. Now China is the chief major trading partner to Saudi Arabia, mostly because of oil. And we'd like to have a stronger relationship and offset the growing relationship that China has had with Saudi Arabia.
So do you think that President Trump's strategy will be successful when it comes to perhaps securing long-term stability in the region?
I do. I think that long-term stability, of course, is a two-way road, and it's not just the president wanting that or trying to evolve a good security situation, but it's also up to the Gulf states and their leaders. And I think it's working in both directions. I think both the Middle East countries and the United States are evolving into a much more of a security and strategic relationship that's foundational and also based a lot on the business relationship. I think they announced these big deals and, the $1 trillion and all of that, and it probably won't come to all of that. It'll be much less than that, mainly because Saudi Arabia, for example, again, a country of 38 million people, is suffering some budget issues with the price of oil being down. And it has to dip into its sovereign wealth fund to support its budget and economy. It's trying to transform its economy. It's trying to provide employment for, 60% of its people are under the age of 30, 35. And so it's a big task that they have. So probably it isn't going to amount to trillions of dollars of buying of U.S. things or investing in the United States, but it will mean a lot bigger investment. And I think what they need is for the United States to also invest in Saudi Arabia. And that's something that I didn't hear much discussion of.